Hello friends, good morning to all. Today we are going to start the remaining point of agriculture in Maharashtra, that is prospectus of agriculture in Maharashtra. As we know that the occupation, that is agriculture, is a very uncertain and insecure occupation, and that's why people or particularly farmers are not ready to do the practice of agriculture, and particularly the next generation, means the children of the farmers, are not ready to do the practice of agriculture, and that's why they left that occupation and tried to do the another occupation or to do the another businesses as well as. And some students or some children wanted to get the jobs, although that jobs are very insecure and which have no any prospectus. But if we see the overall prospectus of agriculture, then we come to know how there is a future and how there is a scope in the field of agriculture. So let us see the prospectus of agriculture in Maharashtra. And the first line I have written over here, there is a bright future to agriculture in Maharashtra. So how there is a bright future in the agriculture in Maharashtra, and which things are there by which this field become a very wonderful and very attractive for the next generation. Let us see. Food. First factor, that is food. Any people in the world requires a food, and that food is only grown in the field of agriculture only. The agriculture is the field only. This field have a capacity, only this field have a potential to produce the food. So whatever we eat daily, whatever we use daily as a food, that food is only grown in the farms or in the agriculture only. And that's why, although he is a rich, although he is a poor, belonging to any caste, creed, and any person requires a food. And that's why food grains, fruits, flour, pulses, vegetables, all the things can be produced only in the field of agriculture. And that's why this field, particularly agriculture, have a huge scope, and that's why there is a bright future to agriculture in Maharashtra. Next thing is cotton. Whatever the cotton material we are producing, we are wearing daily for our safety, for our security. That is a cotton, and that cotton is produced only in the field of agriculture. Agriculture is the field where this can be possible, and jute, silk, etc. can be produced only in the field of agriculture. So whatever cotton is produced throughout the part of the world or throughout the part of the Maharashtra, that is used by every person. Season wise there is a variety of the dresses, variety of the cloths, and variety of the dressing patterns. And that's why, to fulfill this need of wearing a dresses and cotton, or wearing a dresses and cloths, the capacity of fulfillment is only through the field of agriculture. So cotton is the most important production which we get from the field of agriculture. Next one is raw material of many industries. As we know that day by day there is a flourishment or establishment of many agro-based industries, and through which we can do the practices, or we can do the establishment of agriculture, and particularly sugar industry, cotton industry, rubber industry, agro-based industry like as a jam, jelly, pulp, and etc. So recently in the Nasik district, in particularly in the Dindori Tehsil at Mohadi, there is a Sahyadri Agro Group, or Sahyadri Group is there, which produces many things, particularly jam, jelly, and pulp. And so what it indicates? It indicates that so most of the industry have a raw material from agriculture only, and that's why there is a huge scope to the agricultural field, because whatever we eat daily, whatever we take daily for our survival, for our daily routine, and to alive for a human being. There is a capacity to produce in the field of agriculture, and everywhere there is a establishment of agro-based industries, and that's why there is a bright future in the field of agriculture, particularly in Maharashtra. So next factor is huge industry. As we know that we, particularly Maharashtra, is a populous state having a 12 crore population, and most of the people, 65% people are engaged in the field of agriculture. Means this is the only field where there is a capacity to engage the people, and particularly that's why this industry become a huge industry of large labor force required, skilled, unskilled, and semi-skilled. Here by mistake unskilled, skilled, unskilled, and semi-skilled people are absorbed in this industry, because there is a requirement of each and every person, skilled as well as unskilled as well as uh, semi-skilled people. Suppose I just want to give one example why there is a requirement of unskilled people. Loading and uploading is possible only by unskilled people. Skilled people are not useful for that purpose or for that work, and that's why unskilled people are also there. Some semi-skilled people are also required, because some motor fitters, some tractor drivers, some jeep drivers, or some harvester drivers. Are semi-skilled. Not only semi-skilled people are required, but skilled people are also required. Fitters and technicians and motor rewinding uh, courses required over there. Sometimes drip irrigation system, for the installation of the drip irrigation system, sometimes for the computer based farming is there. So skilled people are also required in this industry, and that's why this is the only industry where all type of people can be absorbed, or all type of people can get their jobs in this field. Now next factor is new trends. Nowadays new trends are coming, and that trends are also having huge scope. First trend is organic farming. As we know that there is a various problem due to the heavy use of or high use of chemical fertilizers, and due to the irrigation and many more. So organic farming, sustainable, contract, and community farming are the new trends nowadays, which have a huge scope. And that's why, due to the heavy use or high use of chemical fertilizers, there is a residues. Chemical residues are found in the food grains, fruits, and in any product, and that's why people are attracted towards organic farming, attracted towards the quality of the manure by which uh, manure that crop has been grown, or which manure has been used to produce this crop. People are aware, people are become hygienic for the uh, diet, and that's why organic farming is now one new trend, and that's why people are accepting and adapting new techniques, new trends in the field of agriculture. Not only organic, but sustainable farming is also there. As we know that soil is a very important part so far agriculture is concerned, and soil can't be produced in a one day. It requires many or thousands of years uh, to produce or to form, and that's why uh, it is not important that only we or this generation can use the agriculture, and there is no need of agriculture in the next generation. So there should be the sustainability, or there should be a sustainable development of in the field of agriculture, and that's why people, or particularly scientists, agronomists, and soil scientists, uh, are trying to keep the sustainable development in the field of agriculture. Not only this, but nowadays contract farming is there. In the sense, contract in the sense, most of the agro-based industries are coming in this field and do the development in this field of agriculture, because as we know that if the farmers are small, they have no capacity to bear the capital and many inputs. That's why industries are coming, or industries are involving in the field of agriculture, particularly Tata and Reliance. These are the groups which invest the capital in the field of agriculture, and they are taking the field, or they are buying the field, not buying, but they are doing the contract with the farmers, and then they are practicing the agriculture. So contract farming is also new trend. Nowadays community farming is also there. Community in the sense, people should come together and then they have to do the practice, because if one farmer trying to finish his work in one day, it is not possible, but 2, 3, 4 and 10 up to 100 people come together, and then they have started to do the practice of agriculture. It is very easy to finish the job in a stipulated period, so it makes easy to control the farming. So community farming is also new trend. So this is the new trend. These are the new trends by which there is a very huge prospectus in the field of agriculture. Not only this, but nowadays scientists also trying to say that don't rely on the agriculture only, but try to start new jobs or new industries, new allied occupations with the help of agriculture, and that allied industries are too much having too much scope in, and that's why agriculture have too much scope. First one is the dairy. As we know that dairy is a allied industry or allied occupation of any farmer, which gives milk and ghee or many byproducts, particularly dairy products, and which helpful for the farmers. Not only dairy, but goat and sheep are there, poultry farming is there, nursery is there, fisheries, tissue culture, agrotourism, food and fruit processing, beekeeping, horticulture, polyhouse and shade net. So all these allied industries are developing nowadays, and throughout the part of the world and throughout the part of Maharashtra there is a flourishment of these industries. And nowadays new trends, new techniques, new schemes have been developed by the government, not only government but the many agricultural universities are taking initiatives in the development of allied industries, particularly goat and sheep farming, poultry farming, nursery farming. Agrotourism is also one new trend, because people who are living in the towns and cities, they wanted to go outside and they wanted to go for outing, and that outing helps to the farmer. They have capacity. The people from the city have a capacity to afford anything for their entertainment, for their recreation, and for their enjoyment. And that's why agrotourism is also one very important aspect of the prospectus of agriculture in Maharashtra. And nowadays food and fruit processing industries also are developing. There is a jam, jelly, and many sauce, and many pulp are developed. Various pulps are developed by using food and fruit in the various industries. So there are various allied industries or allied occupation by which we can come to know how there is a future to the agricultural field. Next one is export and import. Export means to send the product to the outside country or to the foreign country, and import means to bring the things or product, agricultural product, from outside country. So export and import have a huge scope. Many farmers, particularly grape growers, getting too much money or too much amount or too much profit from the export, and Whenever there is a shortage of food, shortage of anything, at that time we can import the things. So export and import also have a huge scope in the field of agriculture. Gross domestic product. As we know that India is a agricultural country, and we in Maharashtra also one part of, or one state of India. That's why people in Maharashtra or farmers in Maharashtra also practicing the agriculture, and which helps to increase the GDP uh, in the overall income. So gross domestic product is also one important thing in the field of agriculture. IT, BT and agricultural universities are also there, which focusing in the field of agriculture, information technology, biotechnology and agricultural universities. Particularly in the field, in the Maharashtra, MPKV, Mahatma Phule Krishi University or Vidyapit, that MPKV is also engaged in the development of agriculture, and they are uh, taking initiatives for the searching or for the inventing new varieties, new crops, new breeds in the food grains and fruits and flowers and cereals and fodders and many more. So these all things which are new, IT, BT, biotechnology. With the in the field of biotechnology, there is too much revolution by which we can produce any type of fruit at any season or in any season, or we can produce any colored fruit, or we can change the colors of any fruit according to our demand or according to our customers demand. So that is the new technique or new invention by which we can have a prospectus of agriculture in Maharashtra. And the last factor is marketing. As I have already explained that we are producing huge production in the field of agriculture. We rank first in the production of uh, milk. We rank first in the production of cotton. We rank first in the production of sugarcane. We rank first in the production of vegetables. We can do the marketing of the same, and through which we can do the we can get more earning. And I think there is a you with these points, I think you will come to know how there is a huge prospectus, and there is a bright future in the field of agriculture. So today we stop here. Thank you very much.